everyone, it's Beltran here. I went to a very small orchid show today and I actually got quite a bit of orchids. So I just wanted to go over with them and show you what I have. First of all, this one is from Gold Country Orchids, and they were the only one that were there from a big nursery. Everyone else was mostly like mostly hobbyists like us who just wanted to make some extra money to buy, of course, more orchids. So this one I got for $20 and it was the only one that was left. I was really surprised because I thought that they were already purchased by someone, but they were there and I'm super happy about my purchase because you can see that this one is really huge and the roots are quite extensive. I'm not sure how I'm going to be repotting this. The roots are completely wrapped around this pot. Yeah, I might break the pot, or I might just put the pot into a bigger pot and just put media inside the big pot. But the flowers are extremely pretty. This plant actually has a hard time standing up. Look at how pretty they are. They are so dainty and cute. The lip actually looks like a little butterfly. And it's more of a, let's see, beige and green color with little freckles of purple right in there. That's super duper cute. Let's see. And the next up, this one was actually something that they already sold out of everything, and oh gosh, I'm so sorry. This is a masdevallia. Unfortunately, the flower spike broke because the guy who was packing it up for me, he put this into the same bag as this gigantor right here, and that totally just fell over, hit this one, and it broke the flower spike. So sad. This is the masdevallia red wing lunar eclipse. Fortunately, it has two more flower spike, and this is actually my first masdevallia. I'm super excited about that. Look at how dainty it is. That's why it broke like instantly. Alright, well, this one, this is an Angraecum Memoria Mark Aldridge. Look at how big this guy is. It's got two flower spike here and here, and the flowers are supposed to be about that big, and it's white. It looks star-shaped, and it's fragrant at night. So this one was listed for $35. I actually got it for $25 because the woman that I met who was selling me a bunch of other orchids, she spoke to the person who was selling this and she knows him, so she was able to get it for $25, and that's what she sold to me, so I got it for $25. It was really awesome. I met that lady twice already, and she has somehow convinced me to spend a whole bunch of money at her place. So I'm still really excited just because this one is 25 bucks, and I've always wanted an Angraecum, and they were just kind of too pricey for me, or I couldn't really find them anywhere. It looks like a gigantic Vanda. It's just so awesome. Look at all that fanning effect right here. Just really awesome. I'm super excited and I cannot wait to see it bloom. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tie it to a tree or something just so it could hang, because look at all these roots. That's amazing. Alright, well, I hope I didn't kill this one. Oh gosh. This is my habanera. I've always wanted this, but it was really hard finding something like this. I got it for 22 bucks, which I think was kind of pricey, but I think, I'm not sure if it's gonna spike or not. We'll see. But this one is the one where, excuse me, it has that little bulb underneath, and it's very small. The seller told me that I would need to stop watering it after it stopped blooming, or else I would I would make the pseudobulb or the bulb rot. So I'm really gonna have to make sure that I take care of this very well, because this one has white flowers and it looks like a bird flying, and it's really cute. My dad was the one who introduced me to this orchid. He showed me a picture of it and I really wanted it, so I feel like if I killed it I would very much disappoint my father, because I really want to show him that I have something like this. Oh, right. Let's see, and this one isn't spike. It's really awesome. And she showed me, the lady who was selling this to me, she showed me an example, a sample of what it looked like when it opens, and it's just really awesome. I got this one for 25 bucks, which might be, I don't know if it's too pricey or not, but it's in spike and the buds are about to open, so I'm really excited. I did not smell this one, so I'm not really sure if it's stinky or not. I might Google it and find out what the fragrance is. Ooh, and I got this Paphiopedilum for free. Same lady. This is a Paphiopedilum Duke. She was selling it for $8, but I bought just so many things from her that she actually was nice enough to throw this in for free. And this one stinks, by the way. I sniffed it and it was shocking. She told me not to smell it, just to enjoy the flower, which is what I'm gonna do. In order for you to smell its stinkiness, you would actually have to put your nose right in here. And of course that's what I did the first time, but I will not be sniffing it anymore. It's just really adorable. See how cute that one is. My stinky flower. So let's go into here. I got some of these are pretty awesome. They're not in bloom, but they are so teensy weensy. I bet my sister would love these. This one, let me guess. This one has, I believe, red flowers, and look at how tiny the pseudobulbs are compared to my finger. Like, that's how tiny they are. But the seller said that these were going to have red flowers that are going to be pretty big. So I'm actually really excited about that, because these are so petite and small and wonderful. And look at how many pseudobulbs there are on here. So it's actually, it does look like it's in need of a repot. And since it's not in spike or in bloom, I think I will repot this and put it on a bigger mount. This one has, let's see, this one, the lady said that it was going to have gold flowers, which she calls it her goldfish orchid. And it's just really cute. It's bigger than the other one, but it's still pretty petite, and it does need to be repotted, of course, or remounted. I just love these guys. I love how they're just very established in their mount. And of course, just how tiny they are. Let's see. And this one is also in spike. This is a Paphiopedilum. Lepidum. Got this for $6, and I have to be really careful because it is in spike. Right there, you can see that little spike. I wasn't able to get the one that was already in bloom because she wanted to keep it for as a sample. But she said this one was in spike, so that's what I got. This one is on my wish list. This is the, where is it? Marfitch Howard's Dream. And this looks kind of beaten down, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure it's gonna bounce right back, and it looks like people don't really take care of it, so maybe it's because people are just like really have no time. But yeah, it needs to be repotted. I don't like that it's in this looks like it's all moss in here, and I don't like to pot all of my orchids in completely all moss. But let's see, I can't wait for this guy to bloom at some point. I think it's going to be really beautiful, and I can scratch that one off my wish list for sure. Okay. Oh, I got my first collageney or silogeny. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, but there was a guy there that was hanging around when he was grabbing a whole bunch of stuff, and I was so glad that he wasn't grabbing the stuff that I was grabbing, because I would have been really mad if he got this. But this is only $5, and it looks like it's been in the pot for a while too. It could use a repot. It does not look, it looks kind of shabby, so I will see what I can do with it. Of course, there's this one. This one is annoyed. It just says white purple. I just grabbed it because it looks so sad, and I think some of these were actually half off. So this one probably was like $2.50, and that might have been $2.50. I'm not sure. I think so. I think this one was $2.50. So they were half off. So it looks like some sort of oncidium. I'm not sure. I'm gonna be really happy when it blooms because I'll know what it is for sure. But at $2.50, I really can't complain. So this one's also $5. This is the, let's see, Leonard Carl Gothling, number 12. So it looks kind of shabby, honestly. These guys look really shabby, and they are definitely in need of a repot. So I'm gonna have to do my repotting probably today, because I don't want them to be sitting in here for a while. There was one time when I did not repot for quite some time after I bought my orchids, and when I did repot them, I mean, the roots were literally just falling apart the moment that I touched them because they've been in there for so long. Let's see what this one is. Paphiopedilum Mount. So, okay. Yeah, I probably have to look this one up because I cannot read the spelling of the writing of this. This is a white version. You can see the variation alba. This is the white one. And this one definitely needs a repot as well. I just don't trust where they're coming from because these hobbyists sometimes, like, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't have time to really repot. I'm sorry. I'm just, like, went totally blank right there. I understand how it is when things are too busy and you don't have time to repot. So that happens to me too, and I would feel a lot better if these guys are repotted, so I know when they've been repotted and I can trust my repotting. Just two more, guys. Bear with me. So this one is Oncidium. Where's my tag? Sometimes it's impossible to find the tag of all these. Oncidium sarcatum. So this one looks actually in pretty good condition. I will repot it anyway because it's not in bloom. And like I said before, I trust my repotting, and that makes me feel a lot better knowing like when they're repotted and also what they're repotted with. Plus I can sterilize everything as I go as well. So this one's going to be repotted. Most of them are going to be repotted except for the ones that are in spike or in bloom right now. And of course, my very last one here. This is the oh my gosh. I actually got this for $10, and the guy who was holding it, he finally like gave up, and he felt like he couldn't take care of it because it needed to be, someone told him it needed to be in a cooler weather. Paphiopedilum St. Alba number 2. And I think this one is also a white version. He put it down and I grabbed it right away because it's really hard to come by Paphiopedilums, especially at this price. They're usually quite pricey, so I thought that whenever I get a chance I would just grab them up. And that is pretty much it for my haul. Thanks for watching.